Hello everyone, I am Dr. Dipali Gupta, MD, Health Fitness Specialist and Counseling Psychologist. I am Pilates Master Instructor India and founder of BFit Pilates, which is one of the fully equipped Pilates studio in India. It is my immense pleasure today to be associated with Mercedes-Benz Auto Hangar to discuss mental health and well-being. You can find me on Instagram by the ID Dr._Dipali Gupta. So let's do a quick word association. What comes to your mind when we say physical health? Good nutrition, exercise, well-being. Now what comes to your mind when we say mental health? Anxiety, depression, stress. How come when we say mental health, first thing that comes to your mind are mental illnesses? What is the difference between mental health and mental illness? Mental health is effective functioning in daily life for productive activities, healthy relationships, and ability to adapt to change and cope in adversity. Good mental health means resilience, fulfillment, joy, vulnerability, being able to face the negative emotions and acknowledge the emotional storms for what they are and allow them to pass without wreaking havoc in a personal, social or professional life. Did you know? India is the most depressed country in the entire world, followed by China and the US. As per 2018 World Health Organization statistics, India with 135 crore population stands first in the world with 8.5 crore people who require mental health care. Indian healthcare fails to address these mental issues, as the main cause being not only less mental health care workers but also the stigma, taboo and myths behind it. The word pagal nahi hai, and don't need any mental help if advised to seek help is the common alarming concern. Then family won't support and validate the need to seek medical help. We all know emotional stress is a major contributing factor to physical illness. We also know the negative effects of inactivity on physical health and its associated risks of diseases. But what is really concerning me is the link between inactivity and someone's mental health. 1 in every 7 people in India are suffering either with depression, anxiety and stress. And the numbers have only doubled from 1990 to 2018. You know that stress in itself is not a mental health issue. It's often the starting point for many. So what can we do? We can do something which is very easy and we can do more of. We spend a lot of time stuck in our head and not in our bodies. Thinking is not necessarily solution to our problem. Thinking is often the cause, especially when we get stuck to a pattern of overthinking. Overthinking leads to psychological stress, and according to World Health Organization, stress is a global epidemic. So what we can do? Again the question. We can move more. It absolutely changes everything in our experience of the world. Fascinating things happen when we move. Biochemically, when you move, first thing that happens when we start moving is the body takes it as a fighting and fleeing action from an enemy. And hence in response, it secretes a biochemical protein in our brain called as brain-derived neurotrophic factor, the BDNF, which is responsible for repairing and protecting the brain and responsible for new neurons in the hippocampus region of our brain. Along with this BDNF, it also releases endorphins, which are attributed to the high we feel after moving. Physically, their role is to dump the discomfort we might encounter in fighting and fleeing the enemy. So essentially, the mix of these two, the BDNF and endorphins, which explains why things clear up as we move. We feel more at ease. That's why physically moving immediately changes our state of mind and it boosts our mood and releases built-up stress from our nervous system. Not only this, over the long term, it changes the structure of our brain, which is responsible for boosting our self-esteem and decreases the biological reaction to stress. Psychological stress is clearly our enemy to our mental health, and physical movement, my dear friends, is a best weapon to respond. Research proves time and again that exercises like Pilates, Tai Chi, yoga are very, very effective in decreasing depression. Now, aerobics is great at decreasing anxiety. So, Pilates, yoga exercises can decrease the intensity and frequency of not only depression but post-traumatic stress disorder, the PTSD, so much that it is no more a valid diagnosis. So, let's reclaim our mental health by moving more. What are you waiting for? So if we are stressed and overwhelmed and poisoning our nervous system over the roof with adrenaline and cortisol, let's just get up and move. It simply changes the whole ball game. Just move your posture, change the rhythm of your breath. Doing this will often break the cycle of stress. Today I challenge you to find your movement, be it any Pilates, yoga, swimming, dancing, playing cricket, kicking a football. The important thing is this movement should bring you joy. Find the joy in movement and make it your lifestyle. So let's conclude by enjoying life by finding your joy in movement. Thank you.